Hello guys, welcome back. We're now going to look at how we round off to the required number of significant figures. Please watch the previous video to see how we identify significant figures at first and now we need to round off. Now let us just look at this one sentence. To round off to so many meaning the required number of significant figures, count the digits from left to right and then round them off there. So for example, my first instruction says round to two significant figures. All right, so first of all, I need to know what the first significant figure is, and I'm starting from left to right. My first significant figure is 7, and my second significant figure is 4. Since I'm rounding off to two significant figures, I'm going to stop at 4. I look at the digit to the right of 4, which is 3. According to the rule, if it is 5 or above, I round the 4 up. If it is less than 5, I round down, which means I actually keep the 4. Since 3 is less than 5, we round down. So to two significant figures, I'm going to have 7 to 4, and I replace all the other numbers with 0. So we have 0, 0, 0. So to two significant figures, my answer is 74,000. And of course, here you can identify the fact that this is two significant figures because trailing zeros are not significant. All right. 69,000, sorry, not 69,000, 6,999. My first significant figure is 6, and my second significant figure is 9. All right, so we look at the right of 9. To the right of 9, we have 9 also, which means I'm going to have to round 9 up one position. By rounding 9 up, it's going to become 10, so I'm going to have to put the 0 here and carry the 1. So this becomes 7, 0, 0, 0. It becomes 7,000. Now, of course, in this particular case, this one is unique because it becomes 7,000. And as you know, 7,000 has one significant figure. But in this case, it's unavoidable because of the nature of the number. When we round up, it is going to go to 0. So we have no choice but to have 7,000 there. What about 0.003456? Now, we said that what? Leading zeros are not significant. So the first 0 is not significant, second and third, all of these are not significant. My first significant figure is 3, and my second significant figure is 4. So since I'm at 4, my second significant figure, I'm going to stop there and look at the number to the right of 4, which is 5. And the rule says if it's 5 or above, we round the previous digit up. So I'm going to round the 4 up to 5. So I'm going to have 0.0035 to two significant figures. Now, of course, you know the rule. We can't replace the 5 and the 6 by zeros because we're going to end up with more significant figures than we want. So this is my answer. All right, come again. We have 0.246. The first 0, which is leading, is not significant. So my first significant figure is 2, and my second significant figure is 4. The number after 4 is 6, which is 5 or more, so we have to round the 4 up. So it becomes 0.25. All right, 1.95 to two significant figures. My first significant figure is a 1, and my second significant figure is 9. The number to the right of 9 is 5, and if it is 5 or above, I'm going to have to round the 9 up. When I round the 9 up, it's going to become 10, so I'm going to have to put the 0 and carry the 1. So I'm going to end up here, 1 plus 1 is 2, so I'm going to have 2.0. Of course, you realize that this 0 here is significant because it comes after the point and it comes after a significant figure, which is 2. Or probably I should say a non-zero digit, which is 2. All right, so that would have been that for the first part. The second part of the instruction says we are supposed to round to one significant figure, which means technically speaking, what I'm doing is that I'm going to be searching for the first significant figure in the number. Now 0, once again, you have two zeros at the beginning. Those are leading, they're not significant. So my first significant figure is 2, and there's where we stop since we want to one significant figure. The number to the right of 2 is 3, it's less than 5, so we know we round down. So my answer will be 0.02. That's it. What about 5,646? My first significant figure is 5. All right, the number after 5 is 6, which means I'm going to round the 5 up. So I'm going to have 6. And of course, we replace all the other digits by 0 because these are leading zeros and these are not significant. All right, what about 783,454? We apply the same concept. My first significant figure is 7. The number after 7 is 8, which means I round up. So my 7 becomes 8. And of course, everything else is replaced by zeros. So we have 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. That's 800,000. Now, in D, you have those leading zeros, which are not significant. So all of these are not significant. My first significant figure is 7. The number after 7 is 5, which means I'm going to have to round the 7 up. So I'm going to have 0.0008 to one significant figure. Moving down to round the following to 3 significant figures. All right, similar concept, nothing will change. So we're going to count 3 significant figures starting from the left. First is 9, the second is 9, and the third is also 9. So what do? I look at the number to the right of 9, and that's, of course, the third 9 here. And remember the rule says if it's 5 or above, we round up. To the right of 9, we have 8. Of course, 8 is greater than 5, so we're going to have to round up. So this is going to become, this 9 is going to become 10. So we're going to have to put a 0, carry the 1, but 9 plus 1 is 10 again. So we put a 0, carry the 1. So I'm going to end up with, let me just put it here, 10.0. Of course, this is 3 significant figures. Namely, because of the decimal point here, it means that the 0 to the right is significant as it comes after a significant figure, which is 1. So the 0 here is significant and this 0 is significant. So we have 3 significant figures here. All right, what about 2,345? First significant figure is 2, second 3, third 4. That is where we stop there. We look at the number to the right of 4, which is 5. 5 or more, we round the 4 up. So it will be 2,300 and of course 40. All right, as we replace this 5 with 0. In C, a similar concept is applied. Those leading zeros are not significant. So my first significant figure is 2, second 3, and my third is 5. To the right of 5 is 6. And if it's 5 or more, we round up. So we're going to round up the 5. So I'm going to have 0.00236. In D, my first significant figure is 9, my second is 8, and my third is 9. After the 9 comes 5, and 5 or more, we round up. If I round up 9, it's going to become 10. So I'm going to have to put the 0 and carry the 1. So I'm going to have 9.90. Those are my 3 significant figures. All right, moving down. And then we have a real life question. It says Johnny got a score of 17 out of 30 on a test. Work out his percentage score to 2 significant figures. Of course, we're going to have to first convert this to a percentage. I will know exactly how we do that. It will be 17 out of 30 multiplied by 100. And since we're not interested in the working out for this, we're interested in the percentage, we're going to simply put that inside of a calculator. Right? So I'm going to have 17 out of 30 multiplied by 100. All right, this gives me 56.666. And let me say, this goes on and on and on and on. So let me put a little dash here. So let me count off my 3 significant figures. The first is 5, the second is 6. So it says the 2 significant figures. We look at the number that comes after the 6, which is also 6, which means I'm going to round up. So this is going to become 57 to 2 significant figures. And of course, we're talking about percentage here. So we have to include the percentage sign. All right. So we have 2 examples down here for you to do, A and B. All right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do A for you, and you can do B. So once again, we put that in the calculator. So that's 12.45 multiplied by 3. which is going to give me 37.35. But this is not two significant figures. So we say, all right, the first is 3, the second is 7. To the right of 7, you have 3, which means that the 7 is going to come back because 3 is less than 5. So to two significant figures, it's simply going to be 37. All right, finally, you have 200 divided by 66. Calculator work again. All right, this is interesting. You have 3.0303. So it's a recurring decimal where the 03 is recurring. So this goes on and on and on. Now my first significant figure is 3. My second significant figure is 0. And you can see there are two reasons. 0 is between two significant figures, and 0 also comes after the point after a significant figure. Now to the right of the 0 is 3, which means that we're going to be rounding down. So it's going to be 3.0 to two significant figures.